Yeah. Liverpool have won the Premier League. Do you know what? Genuinely, right? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was emotional 5 minutes ago, and yeah, that's just the start of the video. But yes, Liverpool are 20 times champions of effing Europe, of the Premier League, and of course, like, I said to you guys it wouldn't kick in until Sunday, and it has. Um, Liverpool are Premier League champions. Oh, doesn't this feel good as well? Let me know, all of you are in the comments down below, of course. Again, wow, it's emotional. It's an absolutely emotional wreck. Of course, there will be tears in this stream probably as well. If anyone wants to come on, of course, you're more than welcome to on this stream. Of course, it's not a post match. It is very much a celebration stream because, again, Liverpool are 20 times league champions. And we did it in style. It wasn't, one of these games that was boring and, Liverpool didn't turn up. Look, Liverpool have just completely decimated Tottenham. And yeah, wow. What a season it's been. And for every single Arsenal fan out there that is crying right now, again, second place again, LA. But yeah, like, I'm not going to talk about them that much. Of course, we're talking about Liverpool, and of course we're Premier League champions as well. But again, the smile's not going to go off my face for this stream anyway. But big up Ozan as well. Again, Ozan very much very much happy as well, as long with everybody else as well. Which, look, like I said, if there is anybody in here, of course, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and all of that good stuff. Of course, as normal. 20 times as well, yes. Again, huge, really, isn't it? Pick up Chloe as well, who's doing well, seeing up the Reds as well. Cal says one in style. Yeah, no, we did. And again, we deserve it. Absolutely, we deserve it. Yeah, one kiss is all it takes. Do you know what? I was wondering what song was going to be played, because they could have gone for one or two other more, other songs, which again, was the right thing, really, I would say, in terms of, what things could have been played anyway. But yeah, McAllister, the club is still streaming the celebration live on YouTube. Yes, they are. I've had that on, and I've had Sky Sports on as well. But celebration stream on it, yeah, 100%. Doug, if anybody wants to pop on, you're more than welcome to as well. But I'm buying you 20. Jesus Christ, I don't even drink Ozan, so. But to be fair, I'll have one or two, but that's me done after that. But as well, to be fair though, if the good luck charm is buying 21 for next year, then absolutely I take it as well. But yes, God of Honor from Arsenal. Yes, Liverpool will definitely get two God of Honors. We'll definitely get one against against Chelsea, and we'll also get one against Arsenal. But I don't know whether or not we'll get one against Brighton and Palace. But again, that doesn't really matter, really. But yeah, it's emotional. It truly is. And yeah, it's one of these. It's one of these situations that we didn't get to celebrate 5 years ago. We didn't. We didn't get to celebrate properly, being Premier League champions and being league winners. And since then, of course, many things has happened. We've had COVID. Of course, we've had, we've had seasons where we've nearly gone on and done it, in the 21-22 season. We've had us completely falling apart. And then last season, going all the way and falling short. Jurgen leaving, and then a Dutch manager coming in that, of course, had a lot of potential, and has walked in and become Premier League champion. Of course, the first Dutch manager ever to do it. Of course, in Arne Slot. Of course, Virgil van Dijk becomes the first Dutch club captain to win a Premier League trophy as well. It's brilliant. It truly, truly is brilliant. And look, I think out of anyone, again, we 100% deserve this league title. And it's going to be an emotional night, I think, for many people as well. But this Dutch manager, again, has written himself into legendary status, hasn't he? You know, in terms of, again, just Liverpool legacy. When we talk about, again, the great Liverpool managers that have won, you know, league titles, you know, in terms of, you know, Jurgen, Kenny, you know, Joe Fagan, Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, like these managers, again, written themselves in history. And now Arne Slot is a part of them as well. And look, it is just it's going to be a night full of emotion, and rightfully so as well. But what else do we have in the chat? But the club online shop is queued up to 20 minutes fitting. Well, to be fair, they straight away, as soon as the full-time whistle went, they straight away brought out, of course, the merch anyway, which of course I think a lot of people will be copying as well. But you don't drink on lies. I have one or two, but again, in terms of like full out drinking, no, it's not for me. Anyway, but big up Rye as well, saying nice of Slot to return the chant to Klopp. Nice touch. Congrats, Conmate, as well. Obviously, Rye is a blue, but again, a nice blue, really. But obviously, big up Rye for that as well. And that was beautiful, Jurgen. Slot, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. As well, big up Al as well, so you know, walk on to 97 as well. Yeah, absolutely. And look, genuinely, it is just full of you know, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, if I'm being truly honest, you know, again, just watching the game, and you know, again, we knew, you know, after it was 1-1, you know, this Spurs team isn't really good, you know, and it's not. And watching this Liverpool team this season and seeing how good we've been, again, will just highlight how good we have been, you know, and where does this Liverpool team rank in terms of Liverpool's best ever teams? You know, again, I don't think it's up there, you know, in terms of the best ever, but it's up there with one of the best Premier Leagues ever, you know, because we've had teams in the past that have got to 92 points and 97 points and not won a league title. Of course, this team, you know, half of it did win a Premier League 5 years ago. The other half of it, you know, this is their first league title, which, again, for some of them, they'll want to win more, of course. But you look at certain individual players, you know, Alisson rightfully deserves 2. Virgil van Dijk deserves 2. Mo Salah deserves 2, you know, and this is the players that deserve more Premier Leagues than what they have, you know, and what they do deserve. And for me, I think they, of course, all of them deserve this Premier League, but I think you look at certain individual players, you know, if Mo Salah was to leave the football club with only winning 1 Premier League title, I think would be, you know, a massive crime. You know, same with Virgil van Dijk and Alisson, where they deserve more, really. And thankfully now they have more. They have an extra Premier League to it as well. And look, you know, this is the thing now. The next 4 games, of course, Liverpool want to get as high, you know, as many points as possible. Of course, 94 is the aim. But at the end of the day, who cares? Liverpool are Premier League champions, and I don't care of any rival supporters or any rival fans saying that Liverpool don't deserve it and Liverpool this, Liverpool that. Look, Liverpool have been the best team in England this season. Don't care if Arsenal get to a Champions League final. Do not care. Liverpool have been the best team in England without a shadow of a doubt, and deserve the Premier League as well. And look, hopefully, you know, this is one of many now in a row for Arne Slot's Liverpool team. But yeah, again, enjoy the moment. That's what I'll say. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy the next month, and especially definitely in a month's time when the parade is. You know, again, that's going to be unbelievable as well. Just judging from, you know, again, the atmosphere at Anfield in the entire game. Again, you know, everybody is up for this league title, of course, anyway. But quickest football season ever. So it's not quite there, to be fair, Cal, but yeah, I do get what you mean. But big up John as well as a icon. Delighted that Gary Neville finally admitted we're the biggest club in England. Let's do it again next season, and the best fans in the land. Yes, absolutely. And look, Liverpool back on their perch 20 times now. Liverpool have 20 league titles, 6 European Cups. You know, again, we are the biggest team in England, you know, and of course, I would say the world, but of course, obviously, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I would say these teams are slightly above Liverpool in terms of Europe, but still in terms of England, by far, Liverpool have the best team, with the best history, of course, as well. But 15 goals in 4 games against Spurs, yeah, unbelievable. Look, this and kind of to go away a little bit from the Spurs game. Spurs are not that good, really, and of course that might be a bit harsh me saying that, but Spurs are not good. How on earth they're in the Europa League semi-final? Look, of course they've got all their eggs in that basket, really, haven't they? But look, at the end of the day, that's going to be one of the worst Spurs sides I think we've ever faced this season, you know, home and away, to be fair, because as you know, as Ozan and Carlo said, you know, in terms of, you know, we've, you know, 15 goals in 4 games against Spurs, that's unbelievable. That's bad, you know, for a Spurs point of view, of course. But I back us to defend the title next season as well, Con. I do as well. You know, I know obviously losing Trent will be huge, really. But I think if Liverpool get the right people in, I think if we get the right striker in, I think if we get the, you know, the correct recruitment in, of course Liverpool can go on and win the Premier League. You know, keeping hold of Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah is huge, really, and I think both of them have another at least 2 years at excelling, you know, in terms of their positions. But yeah, for me, I think 100%, I would agree. I think both can go easily another 2 years. At the best, and of course whether or not they're still at the best in 2 years time, you know, because football is such a you know, 2 years is a very long time in football. Like Liverpool need to again not do what we did in COVID and sit back. Liverpool need now to excel. You know, Liverpool need now to go and get the best out there, you know, and go out to, again, not rebuild, but to add to the legacy now, to add quality to the team. Because plain and simply, look, Liverpool have, you know, the best goalkeeper in the world. I think defensively, you know, the partnership with Ibu and Virgil, I think obviously getting that partnership sorted long term in terms of getting Ibu re-signed is huge as well. But I think mainly, you know, you look at Liverpool's midfield, that is sorted, really. Of course, you can add and adjust to it. But again, the major ones is left back, and it is a striker. You know, plain as day, really, what Liverpool need. And of course, if we address them by buying the best in those positions, then why not? Why can't Liverpool go on and win the Premier League next season, as well? Because let's face it, you know, this Liverpool team that supposedly, you know, players are not good and this, that, and the other, just won a Premier League title with 4 games to go. And realistically, if we had won games where we had either drawn or we'd lost, again, Liverpool would have had this league title wrapped up quicker. You know, we're talking like 7, 8, 9 games where Liverpool could have wrapped up this title, really. And yeah, you know, we've been by far the best team, as well. And I'll repeat that all night long, anyway. But also saying I'm about to be extremely unbearable on social media for the next month. Oh, I'm 100% being it. You know, we have receipts, you know, for everyone, that said that Liverpool are not going to win the league, or, you know, Liverpool are not worthy. You know, the receipts are there, to be executed anyway. But been seeking revenge since Spurs beat us 4-1 at Wembley. Felt like that come today. To be fair, Cal, we've had, that was what, 7 years ago or something like that. Like, gee, it's a very long time, as well. But evening, lads, enjoy the evening sun with some lagers. And yeah, I'm not going to repeat the last one, but 100% a hero as well. But hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, look, I'm not going to lie, I was very emotional after the game, even before it, you know. And for me, you know, look, Liverpool, back in COVID, none of us got to celebrate it properly. And of course, the parade will be the celebration of it. Of course, obviously, everyone in the ground celebrated it. And everybody, probably going into town now, and of course, around Anfield are celebrating it, and rightfully so. But the one thing I will also say is, again, that parade is going to be huge. It's going to be bigger, I think, than any parade has been. Bigger than the 21-22. I think the bigger than the the Champions League one as well. It's going to be massive. When is it? In a month's time? And I think obviously now everybody gets to celebrate winning a league title. Again, I think it's just put a massive smile on everyone's face. And the fact that Liverpool, once again, are champions of England, and champions of I was going to say the world, really, but look, we're not invited to the Club World Cup just yet, anyway. But no, look, again, Liverpool are back on our perch, and the fact that Liverpool are 20 times champions again, Manchester United cannot. They have nothing on Liverpool now. You can't turn around and go, like, the only thing they can say is, oh, we did it first. And, like, we've got 6 European Cups, more than double than what they have, and that's the thing. Like, and they always felt like that, though, as well, in terms of getting back to our perch. Growing up, of course, that's all, again, I think anybody from the age of what am I? I'm 25, so like I'm guessing from anybody from the age of like 30, 35. Again, it's all everybody has known as Manchester United dominance, really. In terms of, again, obviously you'd have the odd season now and again in terms of Liverpool, going for a treble, in terms of all the cups, and Liverpool having good seasons. But then we kind of drop off, in a few other seasons, and looking over to Manchester, you look at them winning back-to-back Premier League titles, and you're looking at other bits and pieces as well, where you look at it and go, Chelsea are pushing them, and this, that, and the other. Why aren't Liverpool doing that? And now over the last 6, 7, 8 years, we've managed to do that. Liverpool have been either the first or the second best team. We've kind of been what Chelsea was at times, or through the 2000s at Manchester United, where they would take a league title off United now and again, because again, Liverpool and Arsenal wasn't really showing up. Now, Arsenal fans, and Arsenal in particular, have all of a sudden claimed that they are the second best team in the league. And I look at it, and of course, on paper, yeah, they've finished second the last 3 seasons in a row. But I look at it, Liverpool are better than Arsenal, Manchester City are better than Arsenal, and that's the thing, really. And this is why I want Liverpool now to push on, and I want Liverpool to be able now to go on and get the best in quality, because there's such a short lifespan on a team. Where now this is Arne Slot's first year. This is his first ever team. You get your peak, at around 3 or 4 years, and then of course you have to rebuild, kind of like, again, Jurgen Klopp did it, had his peak, from 2018 to 2022, and then fell off, because of course Liverpool midfield completely capitulated, and he had to rebuild, and he rebuilt, and of course, whether or not Jurgen Klopp would have won a Premier League this season, I think he would have done. I think Liverpool would have won the league title if it was Jurgen Klopp or Arne Slot in charge. But I think next season, of course, it is the toughest test, because again, players are going to be leaving. Of course, the big if Trent does leave to go to Real Madrid, you have to replace his quality within the team. And again, that's something that's hard. You're trying to replace a world-class talent. And of course, question marks will be asked next season of Arne Slot, really. But look, that's for then and there. But of course, now it's all about Liverpool winning the Premier League title. of course, anyway. But exciting times in it. Defending at the from the top, yeah, absolutely, as well. But Castle's 21st next year, can definitely see that as well. But I'd love it, to be fair. 20 times Liverpool, yeah, absolutely, hero. But get in, Dave, as well. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. Of course, hopefully you are having a few bevies, of course. But look, I'm over the moon. I'm genuinely over the moon. I thought I would cry on stream, but yeah, I did get emotional earlier on. I won't even lie. But look, at the end of the day, Liverpool are league champions. They're Premier League winners, and yeah, Jesus, it feels good to say that, and it does. It does really feel good to say the Liverpool are Premier League winners, and look. Now the focus will be on next season. Already, of course, they were, showing it on Sky desperately, in terms of, Liverpool and Arne Slot and Richard Hughes being in conversation, and that will be the conversation for a while. Of course, in terms of next season and what Liverpool are planning to do, of course. But as of things right here, right now, of course, it is now just partying and obviously taking in that Liverpool are Premier League champions as well, anyway. But look, I am very tired. If any, well, I'm gonna say now, we had a leak in my house very early on this morning. So basically, I've had 45 minutes sleep all day. So again, apologies if the stream level has been down. But yeah, I am absolutely goosed, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm really happy, and I'm also really tired as well. But look, hopefully, everybody enjoys the rest of their evenings anyway. Again, we might end up doing another show tonight, as well, depending on other bits and pieces. Of course, there will be clips and that coming up on the channel. As well. Look, like I said, the aim before the end of the season is to get to 2,000 subscribers. If we can do that, that would be an absolute pleasure. But Jesus Christ, what's this? Connor's been vacuuming the water up off the floor all day. I haven't, to be fair. No, we've had people coming in today. Again, to be fair, wasn't to do with my house. It was next door's. Because our houses are joint, and next door's their pipe are completely blown off. So basically, I went down for basically the house. Somebody was downstairs and they were like, "Why is that wet?" And yeah, when we put the light on, Jesus, it looked like a waterfall. So yeah, that we've been dealing with that all day, which is great. But look, again, that shouldn't take away, of course, Liverpool winning a league title. And look, it 100% will get me. Once I'm more awake, then yeah, I'll be absolutely buzzing as well. And I'm buzzing now, to be fair, but still, I'm just 100%, 100% happy. Hopefully you guys are as well. But I'm counting down to the Palace game, Con, as well. Yeah, I think everybody is, to be fair. Get Jack on later with you as well. To be fair, he's probably busy on Anfield Index, to be fair. But I don't have a ticket, but I'm going to party in the city. Yeah, 100%. I think, that's what we're planning to do. I think, obviously, Palace tickets will be impossible. So again, it's going to a good pub and watching the game, and then celebrating Liverpool winning a league title and lifting a league title as well, we should say. But huge league. If I get the water off the floor, didn't care about getting electric. No, that's not what happened, hero. But no, it's some fella come with some huge. I'm talking about a huge vacuum, but it was one of those posh ones. But yeah, some of the water's off anyway. It's still a bit crap, really, but still, that will be fixed tomorrow. anyway. But look, I am gonna leave it there for tonight, guys. Big thank you for everyone for tuning in to the show. Of course, I think everybody's again overwhelmed and excited. But again, the fact that Liverpool are league champions, 20 times league champions, and yeah, just let that sink in. The fact that Liverpool are 20 times league champions as well. It's amazing to say it. And yeah, long may it continue. And of course, long may Liverpool win many more league titles for many years to come. Anyway, but look, I want to see Ricky try and imitate a Slots Dutch accent as well. Jesus Christ, we'd be here all day. If that was to be the case, also to be fair. But look, hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Like I said, we might be back a bit later on, maybe around 9 potentially, for more shows, for example, as well. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section down below. The fact that Liverpool are 20 times league champions anyway. But look, I've been Connor from the Cook Council. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ra.